Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video, I want to talk about Beware the Batman, Season 1, Part 2, Dark Justice, recently released on DVD as of the time of this recording, collecting the final 13 episodes, respectively, of the Beware the Batman series, which I feel is a series that was ultimately cut too short and too soon from Cartoon Network. Back in the first run of the episodes, I think they were only 10 episodes in when Cartoon Network pretty much cut the episodes and stopped airing it without explanation. And several months went by before finally they decided to air the final 13 episodes before unceremoniously letting the axe tentatively drop and say that, it was a financial failure and no more of it will be produced. And the thing that really irks me about that was I was really enjoying this series. From the early going, I have to admit some of the episodes felt a little hit and miss to me on first viewing. But when that first volume DVD came out and I watched them again, I was really into it. I was really getting rocked and reeled with the sort of all the villains that were cropping up, from Magpie to Professor Pig, Mr. Toad, Anarchy, such like that. And toward the end of that first half of season one, we had Ra's al Ghul and the League of Assassins, Lady Shiva showing up and everything like that, and basically besting Batman and splitting up the team of Katana and, this sort of alternate take, this former MI6 version of Alfred Pennyworth and all this kind of stuff. And so we pick up with that cliffhanger at the start of this second half of the first season, and it's very compelling to see some of those villains from the first half of the season coming back briefly, but then the whole second half of the season takes a different turn. Essentially, we have the debuts of Harvey Dent, the district attorney, who's really got kind of an obsession with taking down the Batman and everything like that. Gordon eventually gets bumped up to commissioner when Humpty Dumpty rears his ugly head once again and chases out of office the mayor and basically one of the or I should say the former commissioner, ends up getting offed by one of the villains. And we find that Anarchy's kind of in the pocket, riding the reins with Harvey Dent, which is going to eventually lead to that sort of two-faced persona. We don't ever actually get to see him with the bandages removed, but we see the breaking of his mind, as we also have this character, basically Dent's security officer, this guy, Dane Laszlo, I believe is his name, or something like that. And it's actually an anagram for somebody else, which coincides with Deathstroke the Terminator, making his debut in the series. And he is just a master manipulator as this whole second half of the first season unfolds, to do with having once been sort of the protege under this former MI6 Alfred, and basically having sort of, this daddy like you best mentality. He's going after Alfred and Bruce Wayne because he's put two and two together, and it's just absolutely compelling. Of course, we see returning characters like Metamorpho, and of course Katana's still in there, but you have Barbara Gordon stepping up to the plate as Oracle in a sort of pre-Batgirl framework, which is pretty damn awesome. Killer Croc shows up, and we also have Man-Bat. So effectively, we kind of have an Outsiders-esque team that, by the end of this particular season, and unfortunately the end of the series altogether, Batman has truly found he has a team, people he can count on to help deal with Deathstroke and basically Harvey Two-Face and such like that. And it was really a compelling series that I wish didn't have to be cut short like so many other series, from Green Lantern to Young Justice to Thundercats and so on and so on and so on. This was a really awesome series, and I'm sorry to see it go, but I'll be watching it over and over again on DVD. That you can count on. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. If you've seen any of this series, what you thought of it. Did you think it was one Batman series too many, or did you actually really enjoy it like I did? And yeah, otherwise, I hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you later. Peace.